The site investigation conducted by the Office of the Fire Marshal Fire Investigator has been completed. He's still working on a number of issues. We won't be giving a cause of the fire at this time. The damage estimates conservatively around $4 million. We're working with the businesses and the adjusters to determine a closer damage estimate, but at this time we're probably conservatively at around $4 million. As you know, the fire started on Monday evening. There were eyewitnesses to the fire in the store. The store was open at the time of the fire. Customers and employees were in. A customer noticed smoke in an aisleway in the southwest corner of the store. An employee came over, saw fire approximately 4 feet from floor level in one of the shelves, evacuated the store, called Windsor Fire, who arrived to extinguish the fire. So the Office of the Fire Marshal Investigator has completed his investigation, the on-site investigation. The investigation will continue, and at this time we're not releasing a cause of the fire. The customer saw some smoke, notified the employee. The employee, when the employee got to the southwest corner, noticed fire on one of the shelves approximately 4 feet from floor level. Well, the witness testimony gave us an area of origin to look at. Both the customer and the employee statements were the same on where the smoke and fire was, and that certainly gave the fire marshal, the fire investigator from the fire marshal's office, an area to look at. If this fire was 3 a.m. and we had no witness statements or eyewitnesses stating where that fire started, because of the extensive damage to this building, it would have been extremely difficult to pinpoint an area.
Obviously, this part of the building's a write-off. Any idea when it's going to be torn down and how much of the building is salvageable?
No, right now the fire marshal is releasing the building to the owner. There's a number of adjusters on site right now waiting to get in and take a look. The building department will be issuing some orders. Obviously, the Dollarama section, once the investigation's done by all the adjusters, will be torn down, and a determination will be made probably with the building department and the owners on how far they'll go in taking the building down. There are a number of flammable and combustible products in the store, but there were really no competent ignition sources in the area. This hasn't been an issue. Obviously, once a fire does start in an area like this, it does spread very quickly. The codes are what they are, and certainly from a fire prevention aspect, we would welcome changes to the code that would include sprinklers in all types of commercial and residential structures. But that's something hopefully down the road that it gets looked at.